Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Summer Cup in the Great League, and let's see what team we're going to be running with today. So we're going to start off with the Whiscash paired with the Charjabug and the Mantine in the back. Here we have a great lead, as if we can throw on great timing, we can get this Scald off with maximum energy farm. Here we throw the Scald, unfortunately no debuff because of the season update. It's only 30% chance of debuffing these days, and they throw a fly, so we're going to be able to get to another Scald. This Scald here does get the second shield. We're trying to see if we can catch a move, and they do snipe our energy right there. We're going to go into our Mantine to be able to soak up all this damage. Here we can anticipate another fly, as the Flame Charge would not be that effective. They do switch out. What do they switch out into? Okay, they switch out into the Trevenant, which is going to allow us to one shield farm down. So we throw the Arrow Ace, get it into farm down range. They throw the Seed Bomb, and now we have energy for whatever comes back in. Especially if that Talonflame decides to come back in, we can throw our Water Pulse, but they reveal that they have the Toxapex. Toxapex here is going to struggle to take out this Charjabug. Both of us here are pretty tanky, but we are able to get to super effective discharge. Here we're going to shield just to keep this Charjabug healthy, because we know they still have Talonflame in the back. They go for the Sludge Wave nuke, but unfortunately for them, we are aware of that. We throw the discharge immediately. This takes out the Talonflame in one shot, and then we're going to be able to fast move down that Toxapex. So GG's to our opponent. Ended up being a pretty strong team by my opponent, running the Toxapex and the Talonflame core. They obviously have some weaknesses to the electric type, so it is something to be aware of. Here we're going to be facing the Salazzle, and they switch out immediately into the Empoleon. Empoleon here is going to be met with our Charjabug. We can tank the first move easily, and then we're going to farm up just a little bit and throw this discharge. This discharge will get a shield, or it's going to get the KO, and that's exactly what it does. But because we overcharged a little bit, we're going to be able to get to the discharge again to get this Salazzle into the red. Okay, that's pretty decent. That Charjabug put in major work. Whiscash coming in clutch here, absolutely farming down the Salazzle. And then we're going to be using our Mud Bombs versus this Charjabug. Definitely don't want this Charjabug onto the Mantine, so we're going to play this out. We know we can survive the first one. Let's see what moveset they're running. They're only running X Scissor, so we're going to be able to spam these Mud Bombs. This Mud Bomb here does get a shield, because we did threaten potential Scald, and now all we have to do is just match shields. They go for another. They just go for the discharge BM. They probably know that is GG's, as discharge is not effective towards this ground type, and there you go. So GG's to our opponent, unable to beat our Whiscash. I guess so. That basically tells us the Whiscash was like a core breaker for their team, and that makes sense. So next game, let's see what we find. So it is the team we're running is pretty balanced. We have the Charjabug and Whiscash core, and then topping up with the Mantine. Okay, we are met with the Scyther. Interesting. We're going to struggle to take this out, but we're going to see if we can throw some chip damage. We know we can tank the first move. They throw the X Scissor. So this Scald here is just to see if we get a debuff. Or okay, we do get the debuff, but now we're going to catch this X Scissor onto our Charjabug. We know it's debuff, so we were able to get less damage. Oh, okay, so this Skeledirge here is going to be able to farm our Charjabug down. We do part ways with a discharge, so we can get him into the yellow. They're going to be able to win CAP tie, I believe, so we're going to let this first one go. Here we hope that is Disarming Voice. It is the Disarming Voice, so we do call the right move right there, saving us a shield. We go for this Mud Bomb. It does take out the Skeledirge, and now we have to deal with this Scyther now. And the Scyther does farm up. Oh man, it ends up being the Stunfisk. This is not a team that we can beat, considering they do have this electric type floating in the back. This Stunfisk here, the only way we win this is they go for a bait. Considering we had two shields, it was an okay call right there, but no way we could win that even with 2-to-1 shield advantage, I believe. Here we're so low that I don't think that we can farm down or even wiggle out of this situation because they still have that Scyther to deal with. As you can see right here, the Scyther already has a move, and we are already into the super low red, and they still have a shield, so this is GG's, unfortunately. Maybe if we had farmed the Skeletors down instead of going for the Mud Bomb, maybe we would have been able to wiggle out of that situation, but Stunfisk in the back is just pretty difficult to deal with, especially against that Mantine. Alright, next we're going to see the Toxapex onto our Whiscash, which is pretty decent. They switch out into their Charjabug. Their Charjabug here is going to struggle to get through this Whiscash with some energy. So we're going to stay in because if we can beat this Charjabug on this matchup here, we can realign the Charjabug onto their Toxapex. So that's the strategy right now. We go for this Mud Bomb. Maybe we get a shield. No shield. They do realize that their Charjabug does survive it, so we're going to have to throw this Mud Bomb immediately to not waste a shield and maintain alignment. Oh, they come back in with their Charjabug, meaning that they don't really have a good counter to this Whiscash. So we're going to be able to get a Mud Bomb to go through. That is really amazing work by that Whiscash, taking out basically 1 1/4 Pokemon. Here, we're going to go into our Mantine here. I don't know. We had a feeling that there was an Electric type in the back. Just in case there was, we want to get this Mantine out of the way. We know that we just saw the Charjabug, but I don't know. Maybe they were potentially running a Lantern. So this is just a call, but it's not a good indication that they're not switching out. So maybe it was the wrong call here. Let's see. They go for the Brine. We do survive it. We're going to go into our Charjabug, get a 1 full switch head start. Okay, it ends up being the Vigoroth. All right, that makes sense too. Luckily, we are ahead in energy, so we're going to be able to get to these X-Scissors a little bit faster than their charge moves. Here, we're going to show the first one, because in case it's the Rock Slide, we would be in danger of getting KO'd with the Body Slams. So we did shield there, and we did shield the correct Rock Slide, and this is all but over because we did shield that correct Rock Slide. So GG's to our opponent. It ended up winning the game with that Charjabug coming in clutch. Luckily, we did get their own Charjabug out of the way, so then it kind of cleared the way for that Mantine. So that was kind of another reason we used the Mantine back there, because we figured even if there was a Lantern, we could switch out immediately. Alright, here we get met with a Cradily. Cradily is a core breaker for the entire team. This is going to be difficult to deal with. We're trying to catch an X-Scissor, but they were patient enough to throw the Rock Slide. So probably down goes this Charjabug unless they bait. Nope, no bait right there. They go for the Rock Slide, and that is unfortunate. As you can see right here, we have only one choice to go into our Whiscash to just deal some neutral damage, as they're going to be able to get to this Grass Knot pretty soon. Do we consider shielding and keeping this Whiscash alive? Okay, no. We're actually going to catch a move here. Ends up being the Grass Knot, I believe. Yep. So we do catch a Grass Knot finally. They're still staying in because they could throw a potential Rock Slide. Okay, we get met with a Jellicent here. Ooh, bad timing on the move right there. So we do shield right there. Ends up being the Shadow Ball. So Shadow Ball would have hurt, but what is a little bit more unfortunate is they were able to get an extra fast move in because of our bad timing. Here we're going to throw another Arrow Ace. Do we take out this Jellicent? No! They do realize that they do survive. So we're going to have to switch here, tank the Shadow Ball onto our Whiscash, and wow, ends up being the Shadow King. So this is just a really, really tough team to beat. This team was well designed for ours. We just had no shot, no wiggle room at all. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.